Hey all you cool cats and kitties, we're going to do the next step on this haunted house here. So we need to get Flash running, and then we want to go to a new ActionScript 3.0, and then File, Import to Stage. This is going to take that vector graphic that we made of the haunted house and put it onto Flash. So import to stage, and then we need to go and search and find the background you made. Have the AI file, and go ahead and click open. Now you're probably going to get all this stuff there. It says compatibility and compatibility report. It's got every single path that you made. Don't worry about that. What we want to do is convert the layers to Flash layers, and make sure you have place objects at the original position. And then go ahead and hit OK. And there you go. Your haunted house is on the Flash screen. Now, a couple things we need to talk about. Oh, down here in the bottom, you have all these different layers, right? So we want to mess these layers up. There's these little dots next to the layers. If you click a dot, it will lock that layer down. There's also a master padlock that will lock all those layers down. And now if I go and try to click and draw on something, it's not going to mess up that layer. Okay? So just make sure you lock down those layers. You'll know they're locked because they have a little padlock right there. Okay, now we can add to this, if we want a little more details, by clicking the new layer button down here in the lower left hand corner, and we do some more drawing stuff. I'm going to take my rectangle tool, okay, and I'm going to get a color of a piece of wood. Let me zoom in here a little bit. I want to make this door look like it is boarded up, so we can do that by clicking and dragging and making a board. Now here's another tool that we haven't talked about. It's called the Free Transform tool. It's a selection tool. It's kind of like that black arrow. So if I click and drag around and put a box around this board that I just made, it'll have it selected. Now you notice that it has a transformation box along with the dots, right? So I give it a little tilt, and I can move, and I get some little details, something like that. Okay, so this layer, this new layer that we made, layer 6, just gonna give it a name here, detail, so I know what it is. Start putting some details. Now, one thing I want everybody to do on this new layer is go to your oval tool and set your fill color to white, and go over, let me zoom in a little bit to one of your windows. To make an oval like so in the window to make some eyeballs. Okay, now once you have that oval made, go to your black arrow tool and you can select it and then edit, copy it, and edit, paste and center, so you have those two eyes together. We're going to make these eyes move, so we're going to start a little animation stuff here. So once you have the two eyes made, take the black arrow tool and select both of them. You notice I didn't put any eyeballs in them because I'm going to make the pupils of those eyes move, so it has an effect to it. Okay, so we have to take the black arrow tool again, once again select them and get them highlighted with the little dots, have them selected. Okay, now anything that moves in Flash is kind of like an actor, and there are special things that move. They're called symbols. So we go to modify, and we're going to convert this to a symbol. And let's give it a name, eyes. Now the type, keep it movie clip. Registration, let's get that thing centered. Okay, so name is I, type is movie clip, click this little center square, it'll center up your registration, and hit OK. Now you notice when they are selected, they have this blue box around it with a little plus sign. Whenever you see the blue box and the plus sign in Flash, that indicates that you have a symbol. And a symbol, again, is kind of like an actor. Okay? Now, actors, if they go on a movie set, they have a special place where they get ready. They get dressed up. A dressing room. Backstage, right? Over here, there's this tab that says Library. This is kind of like where all the dressing rooms are located. There's one that says I. Oh, and there's a little picture of our two ovals that we made. It looks just like that. If we double click this, it'll take you into the dressing room. Interesting. Now, in the dressing room, you'll notice that these things are going back to the editing. They have the dots on them. They're not locked in like they are on the main stage. Okay, so for this one, let's go on our timeline. And let's go to frame 20. And right click on frame 20, and a menu will pop up where we can insert a frame. So we're going to make a 20 frame long movie. Okay, and we're going to lock that guy down. We're going to lock the eyeballs down, and on top of it we're going to make a layer. We're going to make the dots for the eyes. So lock down the first layer, add a new layer, and then go back over to the oval tool. Hey, I can't change my color. Well, click the properties, and there it is. We can change this color back to a color. Pick any color you like. Okay, so then in frame 1 here, I'm going to hold shift. I'm not going to put the eyes just on top of it just yet. Well, maybe I will. Okay, now I have it selected too, right? Then I can edit, copy this, and edit, paste it, and move these eyeballs on here. Okay, now before I do anything else, I want to start setting some motions. Okay, so if I go and I go insert a keyframe in frame 10, and then insert a keyframe in frame 20, these keyframes tell, hey, Flash, something's going to happen here. So in frame 1, the eyes are centered. Frame 10, the eyes are centered. Frame 20, the eyes are centered. We're going to do what's called a stop motion animation. So if we go to frame 1 and we click these eyes selected, we can move them over this way. Frame 10, we can move them over to the other side. And then frame 20, move them in the middle. So if we take our playhead, this little red box and line, you'll see the eyes jump around. Okay, and again, this is stop motion. This is like the most basic form of animation, like the old Disney cartoons like Snow White. They had animators that would sit there and draw frame by frame to make the illusion of motion. Stop animation, you might have seen like Wallace and Gromit, some of these other cartoons, they're based on the same kind of deal. Alright, so we did a little movement, simple movement in the dressing room. Here's how you get back to the main stage, the main scene. Up here it says scene 1, click that. And now we're back in scene 1. Oh, but I'm looking here, there's no playhead. I can't pull it and move it. Well, if I go to control, test the movie, Flash test, or if I hit the keys control enter, a movie will play, and now I have some moving eyes. Okay, I gave you a lot of stuff to do today. So we'll continue on putting in some other characters and more actors and symbols in this movie later on. Okay, have fun. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.